Welcome to Bible Adventure Time. Today we're going on an incredible journey, back to the very beginning of everything. Have you ever wondered how the world came to be? How the stars twinkle at night? Or how the birds chirp in the morning? Well, today we're going to tell you the most amazing story of all, the story of creation. So, get comfy, open your hearts, and let's travel back in time to when God made the world in 6 wonderful days. In the beginning, there was nothing. No sun, no moon, no earth, just emptiness. But then God, the Almighty, the creator of all things, spoke. He said, "Let there be light." And just like that, boom, light burst forth, chasing away the darkness. It was as if the whole universe awakened, bathed in a soft glow. God looked at the light and saw that yet it was good. He separated the light from the darkness, calling the light day and the darkness night. And that was the first day. Can you imagine a world with no light? No sunshine to warm our faces or bright moonlight to guide us at night. But God, in His perfect wisdom, gave us both light and darkness for balance. On the second day, God looked at the vast waters covering everything and decided to create something new. He spoke again, saying, "Let there be a great expanse to separate the waters." And just like that, the heavens stretched high above, forming a beautiful sky. The deep blue of the sky reflected the glory of God's creation. Puffy white clouds floated gently, carrying water droplets to refresh the earth. The sky became a canvas for God's wonders. The brilliant sunrise, the golden sunset, and the calming sight of stars at night. And God saw that it was good. That was the second day. Have you ever laid on the grass and watched the clouds move? It's all part of God's incredible design. On the third day, God spoke once more, saying, "Let the waters under the sky be gathered together, and let dry land appear." Suddenly, the mighty waters moved, forming great oceans, rushing rivers, and peaceful lakes. Then from beneath the waters, land rose, majestic mountains, rolling hills, and wide valleys took shape. But God wasn't finished. Next, He said, "Let the earth bring forth grass, plants, and trees that bear fruit." And instantly, swoosh, green grass spread across the land. Flowers of every color bloomed, and towering trees stretched toward the sky, swaying gently in the wind. Apple trees bore sweet fruit, vines dripped with juicy grapes, and fields filled with golden wheat. God looked at all He had made and saw that it was good. That was the third day. Have you ever tasted a delicious fruit or smelled a beautiful flower? That's God's gift to us. On the fourth day, God looked at the sky and decided it was time to create something truly marvelous. He spoke, saying, "Let there be lights in the sky to separate the day from the night, to give light upon the earth and mark the seasons, days, and years." And suddenly, a brilliant golden sun appeared, shining warmly over the land. The sun brought light and warmth, helping plants to grow and filling the world with energy. But what about the night? God also made a glowing moon, softly lighting the darkness. And then He filled the sky with countless stars, twinkling diamonds scattered across the heavens. Some were big, some were small, but each one shone brightly. Have you ever looked up at the night sky and seen how it sparkles? It's like a reminder of God's endless love. And that was the fourth day. On the fifth day, God filled the sky and sea with life. He spoke again, saying, "Let the waters be filled with living creatures, and let birds fly across the sky." And suddenly, the oceans bubbled with life. Playful dolphins leaped through the waves. Great whales swam peacefully, and colorful fish darted through coral reefs. The sea became a lively home for all kinds of creatures: crabs, turtles, jellyfish, and starfish. Then, God turned to the sky and filled it with winged wonders. Graceful eagles soared high. Tiny hummingbirds flitted from flower to flower, and cheerful songbirds filled the air with music. The world was coming alive with beauty and sound, and God saw that it was good. That was the fifth day. Have you ever listened to birds chirping or watched fish swim? They are part of God's perfect design. On the sixth day, God made even more wonderful creatures. He said, Let the earth bring forth all kinds of living creatures. And suddenly, animals of every shape and size appeared. Majestic lions roared, mighty elephants trumpeted, gentle deer leaped, and tiny ants busily scurried. But God wasn't done yet. He had one more creation, his most special one. He said, "Let us make man in our image, to rule over the animals and care for the earth." So, God formed the first man, Adam, from the dust of the ground and breathed life into him. Then, seeing that Adam needed a companion, he created the first woman, Eve, from Adam's rib. Together, Adam and Eve lived in the beautiful Garden of Eden, walking and talking with God. That was the sixth day. And do you know what? Out of all his creations, God loves you the most. And on the seventh day, God looked at everything he had made: the shining sun, the rolling seas, the green trees, the chirping birds, the mighty animals, and the first humans. And do you know what? He saw that everything was very good. So, on this day, God rested, not because he was tired, but to show us the importance of rest and reflection. That was the seventh day. Just like God rested, we too should take time to rest and thank him for his beautiful creation. I hope you enjoyed today's adventure. If you did, don't forget to like this video, subscribe to Bible Adventure Time, and share this story with your friends. See you next time for another Bible adventure. Bye-bye.